You know, it was a time when we used to meet evil on the battlefield, and guess what we did to it? We killed it. We didn't quibble about it. We didn't argue about it. We didn't fight about it. We killed it. When the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, what did we do? We flew to Japan. And we killed the Japanese Army and Navy. We didn't even quibble about it. I didn't start this fight, you did.
All right, so North Carolina Lieutenant Governor and current GOP governor nominee Mark Robinson gave a shocking campaign speech at a church this week, calling for the killing of an array of American/conservative foes. Let's hear some more of his speech before we move on.
Some liberal somewhere is going to say that sounds awful. Too bad. Get mad at me if you want to. Some folks need killing. It's time for somebody to say it. It's not a matter of vengeance. It's not a matter of being mean or spiteful. It's a matter of necessity. We have wicked people doing wicked things, torturing and murdering and raping. It's time to call out those guys in green and go have them handle it. Or those boys in blue and have them go handle it. We need to start handling our business again. The further away we get from the concept of 1776 and why we declared our independence and how we declared our independence, the further we start sliding into making 1776 a distant memory.
All right, so Robinson's rant about killing people was delivered at Lake Church in the small town of White Lake, North Carolina. It was first reported by Greg Sargent at the New Republic. The speech was part of a God and Country Sunday event that is still on the church's Facebook page. According to Sargent, here's what he had to say. Robinson's speech was yet another example of an ugly game widely played on the MAGA right, one supercharged by Donald Trump, hinting that right-wing political violence is necessary and justified because a ubiquitous, all-seeing, all-powerful leftist threat, one that is pure invention, is already supposedly attacking and persecuting conservatives on a mass scale. So yeah, it's all very much an invention, as we heard, and it kind of ties in with the last story that we were talking about too, with the Heritage Foundation, where he was telling his very right-wing listeners that the radical left is out for actual blood. And we all know that the best defense is offense. So now they're talking about killing liberals. So what does this mean for all of us as a nation? Cenk, let's start with you.
So I knew the number one excuse that Republicans would go with, which is, well, no, I mean, look, he mentioned the Japanese. Maybe he's just talking about the battlefield. And so, you got to kill people on the battlefield. And so I looked further into this speech. No, he is definitely talking about the left and murdering people inside the country. I mean, you see it already in the clips we showed you, but here's another quote. When he starts talking about the left, he says, they're watching us, they're listening to us, they're tracking us. First of all, idiot, it was George W. Bush who did the warrantless wiretapping. So it was your party who tracked us and listened to us, etc. But it's unsurprising that this moron doesn't know a thing about reality. He says they get mad at you, they cancel you, they dox you, they kick you off social media, they come in and close down your business. Folks, it's happening because we've forgotten who we are. So look, if they apparently kick you off of social media, you should kill them. Okay, so look, the second thing that a lot of right-wingers are gonna say is, so what? Yeah, so what? We get to threaten to murder you all the time. So what, so what, so what? Ha ha ha, liberals. Okay, can we turn it around? Can we then say, I think that guy's evil? Now, I'm not even gonna say it, because if the right wing can talk about murder all day long and there's never any consequences. But if I said, hey, what about if that was applied to that guy? Oh my God, the left is out to get us, it's the deep state, right? So are we gonna be fair or are we not gonna be fair? Now look, if you're a progressive, you should never ever do violence or anything physical along those lines. That's the refuge of losers and idiots who can't win a debate. So they go, oh, why don't we just kill him instead? Duh. And that's what this idiot is. He's running for governor. He won the primary. He won the Republican primary and Trump backed him. So, as we're talking about pulling Biden, and we've been honest and fair about that from day one. I told you 9 months ago they should have pulled Biden. Are the Republicans gonna pull this guy? Because he's calling for mass murder of left-wingers in America? 10,000 times worse than anything Biden has said? Nope, they'll never pull him because they believe in violence. And it's such an uneven playing field. The left can't do anything in terms of, even if we're like slightly uncivil to the right, they love to cry. They threaten to kill you, and then if you say anything back like, hey, it sounds like you guys are fascists because you're threatening to kill anyone who doesn't agree with you, like, you called me a fascist. Deep state, deep state, deep state. Okay, I mean, what are you gonna do? You pick this guy, you don't believe in America, you believe in a dictator and a tyranny, and the thing that you think you're against is that guy, and is the current state of the Republican Party. That's the tyranny of government, where they say, if you don't agree with us, you want to talk about cancel culture, we'll murder you. And that's what your candidates are saying. And then they say, oh, because Biden's having issues, you should vote for Republicans. No, the Democrats should get their house in order, but never would I vote for a party that says, if you don't agree, we'll kill you.
And they mean it. We should stop at all costs. Do not try to dance around it. They actually mean it. If January 6th taught us just a little bit, they'll have a better plan next time, but they mean it. And worse than this idiot at the top of the ticket are the cult indoctrinated people who were sitting behind him at the church, really? Sitting behind him, not thinking for themselves. This is what a cult is, and you can't reason with them. It's why families say, maybe we abduct our relative and try to have a reasonable discussion with them. That's why when Cenk, you say something like, well, what if we do it on the other side? You can't be reasonable. They're gone. They're indoctrinated, okay? If he's an idiot, what does that say about the scores of people who pushed him through, and now he has a real chance to win? And one of the ways that you can achieve this mass murder that he's really talking about is by keeping people ignorant. He rewrote history, as you rightly pointed out there. They twist Bible verses to say whatever they wish for them to say. Just don't go grab a Bible and read the verse ahead or after that. If you have a Bible, don't take it off the shelf. Presumably the people sitting there have a Bible. They can go and research Pearl Harbor. They can, the truth is there. Indoctrination. When we say that these are dangerous lieutenants, either he's indoctrinated too, and that's dangerous, or he's a lieutenant dispatched to recruit, secure the masses.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.